Wake up.
She wanna dance with the GBGs. Honey, we don't dance. We dance with smoke. On my shells. Shells, 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 shells.
Where are we
the
right
wrong
now?
person to explain it right now.
I don't know where we are. All I know is that this guy should have called me so early in the morning.
Uh-huh.
That's all I know.
Why did I call you?
To ask me for silliness, that's why.
No, because we'll
Ask
be
you for
late,
silliness.
man.
This is episode 1. What's the barber song?
Evan Barbers, this is my barber, my boy, named after him as well. Listen, he's my pick, but we'll see what these men say.
It's episode 1. Running late. Won't happen again as long as Jesh comes out of his house. Okay, so initial thoughts.
Banging.
Obviously you know because it's your barber already. Me, I'm so on, shocked is the wrong word, but I'm like mad impressed. I'll talk word. Like I'll talk about it in detail like when we get back.
No, yeah. I didn't think he was capable of dealing with my head. I asked him a couple questions, he told me he'd done it before. You know, I was a little bit shook before going in, but he was able to settle me. I felt more relaxed after having my trim. Yeah, no, it's a very nice barber. Barber shop. He's a very nice barber himself.
What?
And yeah, no, like it's a good trim. Would definitely recommend.
100%. That's my guy. So
100%.
I've sent these men the posts beforehand just to confirm that, just to set their minds at ease that he can do any hair, because obviously his post. I'm gonna put the Instagram right there, and
be in the
listen,
description.
I just in my window,
Yeah.
But for me, because he's my guy, I trust him. I just sat in the seat. He knows what I want. He knows everything. Every now and then he asks questions. But for these guys, because they're new, ask the questions was just respectful. That's the best way to put it. Because
the amount of questions he asked me about, like, oh, do you want me to do it like this, like that?
Like
Perfect.
even him asking me, Rod, you get bumps before even like trying to do the skin.
What? He said to me, he was like, do you want a zero or proper skin?
You man, I guessed.
He was
never
like,
had this barber before.
because he was like, yeah, he was like, oh, he was like, if I go proper skin, because he was like, I can tell your skin's probably more sensitive. I'm like, mad, like, yeah,
knows it.
crazy. Welcome back to Catch These Fades. This is our first couch talk. We just come from the barbers and we're going to be discussing the 5 fade factors, kind of our ratings, our findings, what we thought about the barbers, etc.
So the 5 fade factors, we've got fade itself, the shape up, the experience, the price, and the time and location. I'll start off my fade because Evan, he's my barber. There might be a bit of biased going on, but
None of that. Can't have that. Do all that out. Can't lie. Can't be biased.
I'm gonna be biased because he's my guy, he's my go-to barber. Banging, always go for the medium skin fade, always patterns it. I think the top I cut off a bit too much, but it's fine, and I got to use the styling powder for the first time. Obviously I don't get a shape up, so what he tends to do is the sides, which is more the shape up there. That was clean, that was nice, sharp. To be honest, it's just the whole experience aspect was good. First time he's used, what's that clipper called? It's not a clipper, but a thing that makes you that thing.
Yeah, the balding.
Don't know what it was, but he used a new one that basically makes the back of your head so cold, even when it's warming up. Like, it is ice cold, like it's freezing, and it just feels good. You don't get any red bumps, nothing like that. Pure pattern. And the experience aspect, the atmosphere, the shop size, like itself, walking in, it's a humbling environment. It's like you walk in and it's just calm, relaxed. There's no madness going on. The same thing, obviously, because of coronavirus, there wasn't many seats. The couch was gone. His PS4 was gone because obviously you can't play. But like those certain things, if you put into account, there's nothing that can beat it.
Obviously, these are things that he's experienced. I don't know about none of that, so I can't really talk too tough on that. But he's experienced it, so apparently it's top notch, apparently.
It is top notch, and these man, look, just when it gets to them, you realise the booking was easy, as you're gonna see now. Simple. Go on the Instagram, go on the Instagram page, book it there. Don't need to pay anything. It's just quick and easy. Quickly, 5 minutes, your pattern. You have the booking sorted. Bookings, it's simple. Honestly, if you can't get your head around it, then you don't know why you're getting a trim for. Like, you shouldn't even get in a truck. Getting a trim, your dad should be cutting your hair. The customer interaction, like for me, because it's my guy, it's just always love going in. And the cleanliness, because of coronavirus, you had this PPE. There was masks there if you didn't have any for yourself. Hand sanitizers everywhere after every single trim. Clean it properly. Yeah, that's the PPE. Pricing wise,
that's very important. The PPE.
PPE.
I feel like if he didn't have that, the cleanliness and everything, it would have been. I would have rated him less. But because he did have that, and with the circumstance of like how everything is at the moment, I think it's important to know that he takes pride in that, and that shows like overall he'll take care of the shop and take care of the people inside the shop, which I think is very, very important.
Little things that he picks up that translates into him being a fantastic barber. There's no other way of putting it. The pricing was kind of weird because of what happened to all 3 of us, but for me it was £14. I gave him the 20 because he covered me in a bit of hair.
Hang on. The pricing was only weird
because he
we'll get onto you.
That's
but
why.
he made it weird. The awkward guy made it awkward. The fade, 5 out of 5. Shape up, 5 out of 5. The experience, bro, 5 out of 5. And the price, considering because it's coronavirus and because it's normally it'd be £12, but service charge and whatnot, 5 out of 5. Like, you could call me biased, but he's my guy.
Man, literally gave me
bro, I felt like I could go do that Adebayo celebration to every girl, run across the pitch, celebrate.
Against Arsenal, and he sets off to celebrate like never before.
Because I got the fade.
Legit could have slapped ice cream on your head and you still would have given him a 5 out of 5.
100%. Man could have done it with his toes. 5 out of 5. So you trust your barber, he's gonna be there on my wedding day.
It's crap.
My experience in there, you know, walking in, unlike these two, I'm quite observant. So I realised that there was a bathroom. You know, they had water there for me. They had like masks there as well, and hand sanitizer, which I thought is all important at these very.
Hold on. I'm not observant. What did I talk about? Hand sanitizers and whatnot.
You weren't that observant. You just walked in, you saw them, and you got all happy, like you was.
Because I've been there several times.
Yeah, you walked there and you're like, oh my god, you need a bit of coffee or whatever.
So the fade, normally I just get a 0.5 all round. I don't normally really get a fade, so I tried it out for the first time today, and it was decent. You know, I thought that the fade was actually quite nice. I was a little bit scared about it, can't lie, but yeah, no, I definitely recommend going there to get a fade.
You were nervous,
especially. Yeah, I was very nervous. But,
which is understandable. Someone that you haven't gone to.
Yeah, definitely.
Just proves my words.
But you know, when he sat me in the chair, we had like a slight little conversation. You know, I asked him a couple questions like how long he's been doing it for. You know, what's like giving him the drive to want to be a barber.
Man, that's CRB check.
And he kind of, you know, the way he answered back was reassuring. You know, he's been doing it for 3 years, and the reason that he's like, it's a family business, isn't it? And he takes pride in the fact of being a part of a family business. And I think because of that, I felt like a little bit more relaxed him cutting my hair. Yeah, so the shape up was good. Yeah, I think that, you know, him using the razor, I'm normally used to him using the razor and barbers using the razor to do the shape up and everything. So I thought the shape up on my head was crisp. It was nice. He fixed me up. At one point I thought he was moving my shape up back. I was a little bit like, what's he doing? I thought I was gonna come out looking like that guy. You see the guy in the video, like, they moved my shape up back. My hairline gone. Only thing, yeah, I'd say about the shape up is when he was shaping up my beard now, I would have kind of liked him to use the razor, not the little, what's it called? The thing, the clip thing. What's that called? What's the proper name for it? The little clip thing like that.
That is the cutthroat razor.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the other razor.
The clip.
The clip. Okay, let's just call it the clip. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have liked him to use the.
But that doesn't look like that.
No, he used that.
Oh, okay.
So he used a razor, and I would have liked him to use the zzz clips, you know. But you know, obviously zzz, he does it, so it was still like it's still sharp, but I feel like it would have been a little bit sharper if he used the zzz, you know what I mean? But yeah, the experience there was nice. I like the fact that I got asked for a bottle of water at the end. They weren't too money grabbing, you know, it wasn't as soon as he did my trim, he wanted me to come around the counter and take my money.
It turned into an argument because they wouldn't accept more than what we were trying to give them, like tips and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a culture thing from my perspective, because we're from the same culture. But it's more respect, like he deserves that extra piece because he put in a fantastic service. Like, yeah, bro, he put in a Kevin De Bruyne ball, like it was perfect.
You're just gassing this too much, mate.
Nah, I'm not gassing.
It was very clean in there. I appreciate the fact that, you know, he sanitized the chair after each of our cuts, and he made sure to kind of wash off the razors and everything. And I believe he changed his gloves each time he went to cut different our hairs. So I think all of that was really good. I know, yeah, where I go normally get my trim and stuff, I can get my hair and my beard done for £12. So him taking 20 off of me, I can't lie, it was mocking it. I've never paid £20 before. I thought I was getting shanked. Yeah.
Hey Josh, what is this behaviour?
I thought I was getting shanked.
Behaviour?
I genuinely thought I was getting shanked.
Hold on.
I know these white guys out here pay £20 for their trim.
My man got his eyebrows done as well.
Listen, he didn't charge me for the, I get my eyebrows done at my other barber for 12. Yeah, I get it done at my other barber for 12. I've never paid £20 for the trim before. I slightly feel like it should have been possibly £15 for the beard, my eyebrows, and my fade.
He threaded your eyebrows, bro. Do you know if you go to them women who thread your eyebrows?
Bro, it's £6. It's £6 just for the eyebrow threading. I'm gonna split some bars, yeah. Listen, yeah.
I did ask you to do that.
Skin fade, £14 when we booked it. Okay. Beard on the sign, it says £6. Yeah. This is top quality service. What do you expect? £20?
I'm not gonna lie though, because when you take it into account, he did my skin fade, yeah, and then we were done, yeah. But he did your hair and then your beard, and that took time, bro. Like you can't expect not to pay for that. It took time.
I'm not saying I'm not.
It took an extra 10-15 minutes.
I'm saying out of my book, yeah, from where I normally get my trims and stuff done. That was new to me, innit? I felt like I was getting a little bit shaky. What do you mean a little bit? My trims have been calm.
Yeah, but they don't rate you.
Or whatever.
You get in the chair, they slap you on the head like that.
Whoa. They didn't do none of that rubbish. Big man like me getting slapped. For the fade, I'm gonna say a 4.5. The shape up, what do you think?
But don't remember, he used that fluffy thing. Like the
hair fibre.
Yeah. No, that's important, but I'm gonna give that a 4. The experience, I'm gonna definitely say that's a 5. The price, I'm gonna have to give it a 3.5.
Don't even argue with him. Don't. So the fade, I don't have much to say other than it was excellent. Like he knew what he was doing. He took his time, but not to the point where like he's mocking it, taking like an hour to do a fade. Shape up. Like, bro, I don't know, like, I just thought it was excellent service overall. Shape up was excellent. He used,
when you're out of words, you know that's how sick it is.
Like,
that's just, when you...
He used the hair fibre, then he went back over it with the cutthroat to like make sure everything's sharp. Did the back of my head as well, make sure like all like kind of hairless, like down there. Then my experience, so I'm not gonna lie, normally if I went to a new barber's I feel a little bit at unease, and considering we're filming it as well, I'd feel even more like kind of not nervous but like just not completely at ease. But we kind of walked in and like obviously after we had permission to film, like I just felt like mad comfortable for whatever reason. So
it's just good hospitality.
Yeah, exactly. And like he's just a nice guy, calm to chat to as well. The shop size, they even had there were some seats which had an X on them, so that like ensures social distancing. Price £14. I've paid a lot more for haircuts that haven't been as great in the past, or like not that they're bad haircuts, but like I paid £20 for a similar standard, so £14 was minor.
This guy was getting trimmed at Smoky Barbers when he didn't even have a girl. I don't understand it.
You need a girl to get a trim. Is that how low your self-esteem is? Shit.
No, I'm just saying you were doing up Smoky Barbers for no reason.
Ooh.
You didn't have nowhere to go.
Okay.
Man was doing like Smoky Barbers to sit in his yard.
Fade, give him a 5. Shape up, give a 4.5. Experience 5. Price.
Bro,
5.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've gone to Smoky Barbers.
Yeah.
It has to be done. Time and location. For me, it took around 45 minutes for the shape up on the top of my hair.
I was about half an hour. He was maybe about 40.
I honestly don't know. I was just enjoying my moment.
He's about 40.
That's the thing. When you lose track of time, even when we're sitting down and we're enjoying, it's like we're enjoying the trim for each of us happening. Time isn't like a factor. It's not relevant. Location wise, that's where it gets a bit sticky. The closest station is Mosswell Park. The next buses are the 163, 413 and the 293. Parking is easy. We parked down the side of the road if you drive.
No, do you know what though? Because I've worked somewhere kind of close to it before, and you can go to Morden station and then get a bus. Like, it's a little bit inconvenient, but I give it like 3.
I think for me, overall, it's a straight 5 out of 5. Okay, I said at the start it might be biased, but we move.
Overall, I'm not going to explain it because I've already explained it. I was 4.5.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4. 4, yeah, 4. I think that's suitable.
Still salty about the price.
He's still salty about the price.
Thank you for watching our first episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you took away a lot of information, and you may actually hit up Evan's barbershop.
His Instagram's going to be somewhere here. It's going to be there. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you don't like it, your next barber's going to give you a dead trim. You don't want a dead trim, because when you're out seeing next gal, they're not going to hit you up and you're just going to be alone by yourself for the rest of your life. So
you will look like a plonker.
Thank you for watching. Tune in for episode 2 next week on Trim Tuesday.
peace.
Done.
Click it.